So I wanted to get back to Lita's line of questioning. Are you able to provide any clarity at this point about how much, if any, funding DoD is providing to SpaceX for Starlink in Ukraine? Because there had been some reporting or some confusing reports about that. So can you at least rule out that DoD is previously sent funds?
Yeah. So as it relates to Ukraine and Starlink, the DoD has not paid SpaceX any money at this stage.
Okay. And just a broader question on that same subject. Do you have any concerns that this situation could set a bad precedent? I mean, SpaceX made the decision to send these terminals and to provide the service. So is the Pentagon being strong-armed into continuing funding for it instead of going through the process that we've seen play out over the past couple of months, where the Pentagon sources the Ukrainians' requirements and then, comes up with the capability that it feels is best, that best meets those requirements?
Yeah. So let me kind of approach it from a little bit of a different standpoint. So we haven't paid anything to SpaceX for Starlink in Ukraine to date, right? So what an individual company may or may not do in any particular corner of the world, of course, is incumbent on that company to decide and do. When it comes to the broader issue of providing satellite communication to Ukraine, we are in discussions with SpaceX as well as other companies to look at how best to provide that service. And so what I would say is that, as you well know, we have a process which we go through in terms of, and again, I don't want to speculate or say this has happened, but any type of service that the DoD is going to be funding, there's a process by which we would go through to look at contracting and acquisition requirements and how we would do that. So again, I don't have anything to announce. Again, the bigger picture here is working with Ukraine in terms of what are their satellite communication needs, and continuing to work with industry on exploring how best to do that.